All right. So anyway, um, the final installment. Now, I just figured, you see, I've been on taking this thing for like 2 months, since December, I think. And here's what I found. I found some interesting things about this that a lot of people may not know. This is not Epiandro, even though it says they don't make it anymore anyway. But there may be another company selling it in something. It says, if it says on the bottle, specifically 3 beta hydroxy 5 alpha androstone 17-1, right? That is not Epiandro. It's a 1-andro. And a 1-andro converts to 1 testosterone in the body. It'll go into your liver and eventually come into your body, into your androgen receptors as 1 testosterone. And what is 1 testosterone? Dihydrostone testosterone. It's fucking DHT. So, if you're young, this shit is probably going to make you horny as fuck. It's probably, but if you're older like me, it does make you a little bit horny, yeah. But I was going to say, you can only take so much of this, in my opinion. Maybe if you're older, I don't know. If you're younger, I don't know. Maybe it'll work better. Maybe it'll work better if you're natural too. See, it might stimulate like more testosterone production in your body, or you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. That's debatable. All I know is that in older men like myself, it's good as a mild estrogen blocker. Great as a mild estrogen blocker. But it's not good if you go further than that. If I just take 1 pill a day for 5-6 weeks, it was like fantastic. Works great. It's like because I'm on testosterone, so it moderates the estrogen, and I could tell because my libido was like spot on, and everything joints felt good. Started taking 2, for like 30 days now, like almost. I've been taking 2. I would not recommend it if you're older. My joints started aching. I started to get these weird muscle pains in my legs. Like my muscles are creaky. Not my joints, my muscles are getting creaky. It's like really dries you out to shit. This is why they say, it makes you muscular, and it really dries you out. Too much, I think. I think it's a serious lack of estrogen. More so than even like before I got on TRT, I think. Yeah, it's like weird feeling. It's not a good feeling, I have not been feeling good. I have not been feeling energetic. I've been feeling kind of crappy, very unemotional, very, no. I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe, like I said, it might be a different experience if you're younger, if you're natural. But if you're on TRT and you're over the age of 40 or something, I wouldn't recommend more than 1 of these. 1 pill a day. 1 pill a day works great. It's a good moderate estrogen blocker. But it's not going to boost your strength either. They claim that this boosts your strength. It may give you a little bit of a boost in your endurance, as far as like how much you might be able to do as far as like sets or something in the gym, but it's not going to boost your strength at all. Because literally, I've taken this shit. I've taken 2 of them a day, and between taking 1 a day and 2 a day and taking none a day, there's no difference in strength. I took like the Decabolin, and my lifts went up like 20 pounds. I took this, nothing. So yeah, it doesn't do anything as far as that goes. But it does make you look drier, leaner. It dries you out, gets some of the water out of you, So, I mean, if you could use it as a pre-contest maybe. If you're an amateur bodybuilder, it's natural. Compared to, I don't know, well, maybe it's not that natural. But, I mean, DHT is natural, but I don't know if they would be considered like taking 1-andro as natural. And I have no idea. It's not illegal, but I don't know if it's on WADA's list. Who knows? All I'm saying is, for people who are not, I'm not a serious bodybuilder anyway. I mean, like maybe might consider doing some amateur bodybuilding, sometime in the near future. But I'm just saying that this is good for like the average person if they want to increase their DHT, if they're like on TRT. Because when you're on TRT, you might be getting too much estrogen, which is a fact. Which I was getting too much estrogen. When I first got on TRT, and they found that my testosterone levels weren't going up to like my natural levels. They were like pretty low, and then they had to like kind of like up the dose a little bit. My estrogen went up, and I started feeling emotional, and and all this. So it's like, I don't know. and my libido got like kicked. Dick got kicked in the dirt. So I was like, that's why I started taking this, and I noticed, wow, boom, it's a libido boost, but only in moderation. It's definitely something like that you should only take in moderation. It's not a what you would call. I mean, some of the stuff I've read too about the studies about the DHT is true. DHT, a moderate increase in DHT will lower your chances of getting prostate cancer. It'll make your prostate grow, but you're less likely to get prostate cancer. People who get I'm not an expert on this, but I mean, I've looked into it because I'm worried about getting prostate cancer. My grandfather got it and it killed him because he turned to bone cancer. Less likely. The thing is what happens. When he got prostate cancer, he was 70 pounds overweight. He smoked, he drank, and he ate too much, obviously. And he was not as active as he used to be. He used to be skinny like me, and probably weighed 205 pounds, in his prime. And then he gained 70 pounds, and was inactive, and he smoked and drank too much. So what happens? Your fucking testosterone goes, and that's what caused the cancer. Because when the DHT goes down, the cancer will grow. And now we're talking about prostate growth. They were talking about cancer, tumor growth. It's weird because you got luminal cells in your prostate, and then you got basal cells, and the basal cells are more likely to be terminal than the luminal. So you might have your prostate may grow. This is what they talk about, like the DHT. The DHT may cause your prostate to grow, and it might even you might even get a tumor, which is pretty slim, but you might. But that tumor will be a luminal cell tumor, which means they could cut it right out. It's not gonna go anywhere else. It's the basal cell tumors that will kill you. And those are the ones that usually happen in men when their freaking, serum testosterone levels drop, the DHT levels drop. They start forming a tumor in their freaking prostate. And when they look at it, they're like, we could cut this out, but even by the time they cut it out, it's going to spread. And that's what happens because it's the basal cells, which is fucking they're resistant to everything. They grow like weeds, They don't need testosterone to grow. So that's the problem with that. So you're better off having the DHT and having a slightly enlarged fucking prostate than having a dried up prostate that's likely to kill you when it grows a tumor. So it's always, there's never the easy path in life. It's always, the lesser of two evils. So you're better off with a large prostate than dying of prostate cancer, I guess, So, but it's weird. It's so weird and they're still understanding this stuff, So, I guess the best advice is everything in moderation.